Greetings RC friends, welcome to Props and Wheels. If you have watched the previous episodes of this HobbyKing EZIO 800 on my channel, you already know probably that I had 7 episodes. Why 7? Because I had so many issues with this glider, electric glider. I had really high hopes when I was ordering it. I love electric gliders and this was on sale for $55 or so. I think regularly they are selling it for over $80. And when I received it, I started building it, and lo and behold, the build was really difficult because there were so many little issues. I document all those issues in the first few episodes. Long story short, it had a lot of issues, and when it was ready for maiden, then the prop broke, and I fixed it by using this wire because it's really soft plastic, and the little screws were coming off the soft plastic, so I fixed it with just a little bit of a security wire. And then on the 7th episode I finally nailed it down and it had a really good flight. I started enjoying it, but what happened afterwards is you haven't seen because it's not on video, but like next 2-3 flights I did a landing and one of the props broke, the folding props, and as you see it broke so bad from the center, the hub, that it's not non-repairable. And then these props, unfortunately HobbyKing doesn't sell these props. I mean, they sell this plane, but good luck if you break the prop because they don't sell the spare parts. I couldn't find anywhere. These are 3x2 props, folding props. I looked everywhere. I mean, if you find one, please let me know down in the comments because I'm still looking. So I want to fly this plane, this glider, and it has like an unconventional type of prop adapter. So this kind of screws on, and then this is held in place by 2 set screws. And I cannot find this. I even tried the prop of my XK A800 glider, but it is completely different system. So, I mean, it's a nice one. It's about the same size, maybe slightly larger. But I could have adjusted the throttle response curve and all that. Anyway, this doesn't fit. And I have these propellers. These are 5x3 propellers, so definitely larger than them. They're not folding. But do I care now? What I may do is just try to screw them onto this directly by making these holes a little larger and screw this in. And if it's going to fly, that's fine. And I may have to decrease the maximum throttle to 75% or maybe 70% so that I'm not pulling too many amps from the battery and through the ESC, and then also demanding too much power from the motor. So I'm going to do that now, and if I'm successful, you will see the rest of the video. Well, here is the aftermath of everything. So what I did was I took one of these red propellers, counterclockwise rotating one, and then I enlarged the center hole so it will fit on the original prop adapter that came with this. But I needed this little nut to hold it in place. So what I did was I destroyed the already broken prop to take that nut out. Now it is nicely in there. The prop is a little larger than it's supposed to be. Of course, it is not a folding propeller. I'm hoping that this is not going to cause an issue during landing. I may have to do kind of hand landings, catch it in the air before it hits the ground, because if it hits like this, it's going to probably break the prop. Meanwhile, I'm going to continue looking for a proper prop. And I already ordered the prop adapter just in case, you know, I keep breaking these, and I can just at least continue buying a similar size regular propeller instead of the folding one. But I'm hoping to, you know, find something that's going to actually fit this shaft or this adapter. Meanwhile, I want to just test it out. Since this is quite large, I'm probably going to start with 50 or 60% throttle. And as I mentioned earlier, this is the only battery that fits. This came from the XK A160J3 Skylark. And I got more of these. I have, I think, 2 or 3 more. Because this is the only one that fits. It has this mini JST connector. And this is the one that shows up on the HobbyKing's EZIO webpage. This is 460 milliamp hour, 2-cell battery. This is definitely not fitting. I mean, because of the shape. Look at it. This is not going to fit anywhere near. I mean, just it's going to stay outside. And then this is too small. This is 2-cell 300 milliamp hours battery, again from HobbyKing. This was too light and too small, and this is the right size. Barely fits, but it will fit. I flew it before, so this is the perfect size. This is 500 milliamp hour 2-cell battery. So now I'm going to charge it quickly, and hopefully I'll be able to go outside and test it. Of course, I'm going to reprogram the throttle on the TX16S. So just a quick note, in order to decrease the output of the motor, even at full throttle, I did it this way. On the outputs, I left you know, the lower to -100. That's like when the throttle is all the way down. And then the top, I decreased to 20. Instead of it used to be 100, so I decreased to 20. So although, you know, it has the full range, I can go all the way up. It does not exceed the 60% power in this. Maybe there's a better way of doing this, but I did it this way and it seems to be working. It is past 7 and it is time to test the makeshift prop and see if it works. It's going to rain probably, but not anytime soon. Probably I have another 10-15 minutes and we still have daylight. The park is not very crowded, which is a good thing because I don't know how this is going to perform. Let's do some final checks. Right aileron, left aileron, up elevator, down elevator, and then throttle. Hopefully this is going to be enough. Let's see if it has. It doesn't feel very strong, but I think I'm going to increase the power a little more, the output. Just to 70%. Let's see if that made a difference. It did. It did make a difference. And final check of the CG. I think the CG they gave is wrong. It should be on the spar. And they give like in the middle of the wing, and I'm just checking it at the spar because I found out that CG was not the correct location. Yeah, so at the spar, looking, it's about right. Okay, wish me luck. The wind is coming from that direction, so I'm going to take off there. So far so good. I haven't even touched the elevator. It's climbing. There's a little bit of turbulence up there. Now during this turn I use a slight elevator, but other than that it is nicely balanced. And I'm about a little over 50% throttle right now. And I'm just going to decrease and see how it glides. It hit some kind of turbulence over there. Okay, back on power. So I'm going to try full power and see. Yes, it is climbing. Actually, it's even getting the nose up quite a bit. Yeah, there's definitely some turbulence that's bothering it over there. Alright, 0 throttle. I'm just gliding. Just gliding. Yeah, gliding nicely. Back on power. Let's go this way this time. If needed, it can turn pretty quickly. There's aileron authority. Of course, the throttle feels a little strange because I'm going up to 50% and good power, and then the rest doesn't come, or comes very slowly up to 100. Okay, I cut down the throttle. I'm gliding. As you see, the prop has stopped. Back on power. Let's not stall it. I really like this glider. Once everything is fixed, it flies nice. It is not too fast, not like the XK 800. Although it's foam, that's a fast glider. This one is more predictable, slower, and it doesn't have the stability control, the gyro. It's just full manual, and I like it that way. Actually, the gyro caused me to crash and destroy my XK I cannot say it, A800, XK A800. So I need to get, I think, a new. I'm just trimming it a little bit because it tends to kind of roll to the right more when it gets disturbed a little bit. And I was saying, yeah, my XK glider kind of dived to the ground on me, and I was, pulling it up, and it kept going down. Wasn't accepting controls properly. Yeah, the wind is getting a little stronger and gusty. You can see that how fast this is going this way. Okay, I think you got the point. It is flying nice, and on calm weather it's more fun. So I'm going to bring it back, turn it around, and come in for a landing. Alright, I'm gliding now. Didn't quite make it. Did I bend the? Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I bent that already flimsy propeller a little bit. Do you see? It's kind of bent towards my left. Or towards your right, because it was kind of sticking down. I was trying to hold it, but it just went down, and got a hard landing. I should have probably just landed it instead of trying to catch my hand. And then there's already some white area that tells me that this is going to break soon. So I'm still waiting for the proper size propeller and maybe proper adapter. If you have seen anything that fits this, maybe you have this EZIO 800 and you have successfully replaced to another propeller from that stock one that was very brittle, very flimsy, broke on me a couple times. I kept fixing it, and then finally I couldn't fix it no more. So please, if you have any suggestions, leave them below in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you on the next video. There may be another one coming once I properly fix the propeller. Stay safe and healthy. Take care. Bye bye.